Hi, it's Deb, and I wanted to connect with you. I was just speaking with a client earlier today who was really in a really low place, and she was like, I haven't actually been this low. I've had ups and downs before. I've had depression in the past, but I've never actually felt this low. And and she was really surprised by my response because my response was, that's amazing. That's amazing. Because this was a woman who came to me a couple weeks ago who was so caught in obsession. She was so caught in trying to figure things out and fix things and and trying to use all of the myriad of tools that she had, all of the spiritual tools, all of the energetic tools that she had, trying to figure out what on the outside she could do so that she could finally figure things out on the inside, so that she could finally feel okay on the inside. And what I see when I encounter a woman like that is first of all, I see a woman who I relate to because that was so me. That was so me. And I didn't know any other way of being because trying to get control, trying to figure things out was the whole point for me because I didn't want to be a victim, you know? I didn't want to just like be all poor me and not do anything. I wanted to take action. I wanted to be proactive, and I had lots and lots of tools. And so I relate to it when I speak with women who are doing the same thing. So when she was on this call with me today and she's like, yeah, but I feel so low. And I said, but this is amazing, babe, because guess what? Like, you're alive and you're on this call right now and you're feeling your feelings. You're feeling your feelings. And this is the stuff, this deep feeling of being alone, this deep feeling of feeling not normal, like nobody gets you, like you don't have the support or the nurturance, like all of that stuff. That's the real stuff that is underneath all of the distraction, all of the chaos, all of the obsession. And so the fact that she was letting herself feel that for the first time at this deep level, I said, babe, this is actually a path. This is an indication of you being on the path of healing. This is on the trajectory towards freedom, even if it doesn't feel that way right now. And as much as you're hurting, and as much as it's uncomfortable, and as much as you feel down and low, I see so much hope. I see so much courage. Because you allowing yourself to go here lets me know that you are going to be available to be catapulted into a new experience of freedom. It like works in this really inverse way, but I find that when women hold themselves hostage of really feeling the low points, of feeling the hopelessness, of feeling the powerlessness, of feeling the just that deep sadness and I don't know-ness, and I don't know where to go. Just that true sense of surrender and giving up. When women gives themselves that, as vulnerable, as uncomfortable, as painful as that can sometimes be, it is actually a sign of freedom. It's a sign of letting yourself go. Being willing to be fully unraveled so that something new can be created in you. And that's what I find. I find when women allow themselves to go there, to drop into that bitter morass of self-pity it talks about in the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous, that bitter morass of self-pity, when we allow ourselves to drop there, that actually becomes the first place where we meet new footing, where we'll be able to say, it can only get better from here. And that's been my experience, is that when I get that honest with myself and I'm willing to be that hopeless, it ignites in me the spark of hope, the spark of what I don't know, the spark of I'm open for a new experience. I'm open and available for more power. And that, my sisters, is a magical, magical, potent place to be. And so today, if you find yourself in that struggle, if you find yourself in trying to figure it out and you're in your mind and you're anxious and you're obsessed, I'm going to invite you. I'm going to invite you to actually get quiet. I'm going to invite you to drop in and to get real with what you really feel underneath all of that. And maybe you need to cry, maybe you need to scream at God or at the higher power of your understanding. Maybe you need to journal. Wherever you need to go, whatever you need to do, I'm inviting you to feel the depth of your feelings. Because that becomes the place from which your freedom births. So thank you so much for just taking this time out, spending these few moments with me. I'm thinking of you and sending you love. Even if you don't feel it, just know like my heart is just thinking 24/7 of like, how can I help more women feel the experience of freedom that I have? And so from my heart to yours, I just want you to know that you're not alone.